Okay, well, that sums up the contenders, but what about the cars? What makes them so different? They look like a Formula One car, but what are they really? Marc Priestley can give us a guided tour of the Virgin Garage.
Well, I'm inside the Virgin Racing Garage, and the noise that you might be able to hear is these cars being cooled down with electric fans inside the side pods so they can be charged up again. If we have a look at these cars, with all the bodywork on, they look more or less like any other single-seater racing car, don't they? They're open-wheeled, they've got front and rear wings, they've got a carbon fibre safety cell in the middle where the driver sits. But it's actually once you get the bodywork off and have a little look underneath that they become a little bit different. And Rob, if you have a look over this side, with the engine cover off here, this great big black carbon fibre box that you can see contains the battery, a battery produced by the Williams Advanced Engineering Company, part of the Williams Group that people may know associated with the Williams Formula One team. This great big thing comes right the way forward to just behind the driver's head and contains around about 150 different lithium-ion cells. Similar cells, I guess, to the ones you'll find in the back of your mobile phone, although considerably larger. Now, your mobile phone produces power, low power, to keep the thing running all day. This thing delivers an awful lot of power, a lot of energy at high power. And to put it into context, it's about the equivalent amount of energy in here than there is in around about 10,000 AA batteries. Or to put it another way, you could charge your mobile phone up, your iPhone, for about 13 years every single day with the energy that's stored in this thing. Now, Rob, if you come a bit closer and have a look at the back, connected to the back of here, underneath this massive flange here, which the gearbox casing sits on the back, but under here is where the electric motor sits. It's connected directly to the back of that battery, bolted to it rigidly, and that is what delivers that power from the battery through this silver box on here, which is the electronic control unit and power inverter. It takes that energy from the battery through here, along these orange cables, and down into that motor. That motor then is connected to the gearbox and onto the rear wheels and delivers that power when the driver gets on the throttle. The throttle pedal here, I guess, is a little bit like an electronic switch. So the more he puts power on that, the more he puts effort on that pedal, delivers the power to the rear wheels, the faster he goes. And with instant maximum torque, so the maximum twisting force from an electric motor the moment you hit that pedal, the acceleration is pretty staggering.
Thanks very much to Marc. So that's your science lesson for this afternoon. We'll get the racing lesson shortly from those three title contenders. But coming up, what faces them around this Battersea Park track? We will show you with Karun Chandok and Dario Franchitti taking a ride in the park.